In this video, we're going to talk about why it doesn't make any sense to build a computer or to own a Windows computer. So I'm going to show you a few things, for instance, and I'm going to show you, for instance, the website, the Apple website. As you can see here, you can get the new MacBook, not the MacBook Pro, the Mac Mini. So in this case, as you can see, this Mac Mini is like very economical, and for $599 you can get this Mac Mini, and that is why I'm saying it doesn't make any sense to build a computer or to buy just a regular computer. So as you can see here, we have $599, or if you want to do some installments, you can get it for $49.91. And this is like very tiny computer. So as you can see here, is like the size, almost half of the size of a small keyboard. And you have everything that you need. So I'll show you, for instance, here, if you want to build, if you want to, you know, to watch TV or maybe YouTube, edit videos, check emails or anything like that, reading a newspaper, with this it will be more than enough. As you can see here, you have 10 cores, you have 10 cores for the CPU, 16 gigs of RAM, you have 256 gigs of storage, you have the USB ports in the front, USB Thunderbolt ports I think in the back, gigabit ports, that's it. So that is all you need, at least for most cases. So as you can see here, we have the motherboard. So if you want to build a computer, this is what I'm saying in this video. So you're going to spend, like, let's say $129 or maybe $200, and then if you have to buy the CPU, you have $300, $200, so almost, you know, the same thing as the Mac Mini. And if you have to add the SSD, let's say $21 or maybe $34, and if you have to add a power supply or a computer case, as you can see here, is like $100. Let's say power supply, maybe another 50 or another 100, and then you're going to be more than just a regular computer. Also, the other problem that you're going to have with this is that the i7, for instance, right now this is one of the latest generation, and is slower than the M4. So as you can see here, we have some comparison. So if you want to see here, single core, you see we have with the M4 we have 95 points. Multi-core, we have for instance with the i7 is a little bit faster than the M4, but just 2 points. And then efficiency, I mean, the M4 is way more efficient. If you see, for instance, I was looking some information here, and just the CPU by itself, let's say the i7 is 77 watts to 95 watts, and if you have to add, you know, video card and everything else, you're going to be, you know, consuming more energy than anything else. This Mac Mini, the new one with the M4, they are like full speed. I mean, everything, you know, being used is about 60 watts, and if you're not using it like standby mode, it will be like 5 watts. So it's like very little. And here you have, for instance, a few other comparison. Here I'll show you here Cinebench. So if you want to compare here, for instance, you have the i7, you have 1800 almost, and here 2100, so it's 12% more. Here Cinebench multi-core, the i7 is a little bit faster, so it's like 45% faster. And for another things, let's say file compression, here you have the differences between one and the other. So as you can see here, on the top you have the i7, and on the right you have the M4. And let's see a few things more. So here you have the data transfer, you know, the data speed here, 1500. Both are kind of the same. Here maybe a little bit, on the right a little bit more. And I'll show you a few other things. You have the pass mark. And basically multi-core is the i7 is a little bit faster in few things, but you know, you're paying way more, and you're not going to have all the advantages that you're going to get with the Macs. In single core, faster, way faster. The multi-core about the same. Here you have the release date, so you have 2023, and the other is 2024 May, so it's almost a year of difference. So yeah, a little bit more. So and one is ARM, the other is x86, so that is the old architect. And here you have the CPU, the performance. So in one you have more cores than the other, but even though you have more cores, the M4 is faster. And another advantage that you're going to have with this is, for instance, the licensing. If you have the App Store here, you can buy the software, whatever software that you want to buy. Let's say you want the Pixelmator or anything like that. You buy just only one license for one computer, and if you use the same Apple ID in multiple computers, you're going to have the same license for everything. You don't have to struggle with the serial number or anything like that. You just download it, pay for it, and that's it. And then you can have the same thing in the other computer. So basically that is the pro and cons of these devices. I mean, with Windows, you have to buy the license. The serial number usually is one for each computer, except if you buy licenses by volume. But other than that, I think Mac for most people, it will be the best bet. $599, very good price. It's very fast computer. Also, in my computer, my personal computer, I'm using a Mac Studio, as you can see here. This is my Mac Studio, and it barely warms up. So it's barely warm, the case. And with the computers, the big computers, you have to take them apart, you have to clean them up every once in a while. With the new Mac Studio that I saw here, it has some vents, but it's not going to be nothing major, because the efficiency is very good, and it's not going to produce a lot of heat. I've been using Mac for many years, and the thing, for instance, with the i7, you have 100 degrees Celsius, and is a lot. And always the MacBook Pro, for instance, is always warm when you're exporting files with Final Cut. Also the same thing for anything else. I mean, even with the battery lasts maybe a couple hours, and that's it. When you have the M1, M2, M3, M4 chip, they can last for many hours. And I was reading a few reviews, and it says that the new MacBook Pro can last up to 24 hours, so that is a lot just for a regular laptop. And for this little computer, you can take it with you anywhere, and if you have to resell it, you can resell it much better than if you build your own computer. You spend time, you spend more more dollars in buying this type of computer, when you just can buy something ready to use. And also you have all the ports that you need here. So as you can see, in the front, in the back, and you have the port, the Ethernet port, and also you have the HDMI, so you don't have to deal with anything, with the video cards or anything like that. If you need something more powerful, you can get something more powerful. If you want to add more RAM, very easy, just click here, select more RAM, and that's it. So that is the pros and cons of this type of computers. So hopefully you have enjoyed this class. If you want to learn more about computers, become a computer technician, you can go to the playlist and you will see all my classes over there. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.